Okay, good morning, everybody. I've still been out here this whole time. I didn't do any writing though. It's 1:38 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, November 10th, 2022. Oh snap! Bitcoin is up 5.83%. I told John to keep an eye out because it was looking like it was gonna go up based on the hourly chart. I was right. We up $1,000. So he likes to trade Bitcoin. So here we go. We are We are smoking a black and Maya right now, and we are about to do some typing. Story number 4, the sparrow. So this would be story number 5. Okay. I put out the black and Maya so I can focus. Here we go. Story number 5. Story 5. The sparrow revisited. So we'll use the term revisited for the victim's perspective. We are typing up a story. Dahmer's Bedtime Stories was the original title, so that would be like the saga, the Dahmer Bedtime Stories saga. Boom. And the actual title came from story number 3, I believe. Vital fluid, color washed, metacarpus. Vital fluid, metacarpus. Vital fluid, color washed, metacarpus. That's a very long phrase for blood-stained hands. So the street name for this title, for this book, the street title would be Bloodstained Hands. Hey, you ever read Vital Fluid Hand? You ever read Vital Fluid Color Wash Metacarpus? And they're like, no, what the hell is that? It means bloodstained hands. Oh, snap, this dude's crazy. I gotta read that. What's it about? Bloodstained hands, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's what it is, because from that title you would have no idea what it was. Vital fluid, even if you knew what that was, do you know what color wash means? Even if you knew what that was, do you know what vital fluid means? If you knew what both of those mean, do you know what metacarpus means? I've never heard the term metacarpus before. So vital fluid, color washed, metacarpus. Straight up, it's a riddle. Go figure it out. Go to Google. Vital fluid, blood, color wash, stained, metacarpus, hands. Oh no! You know what I'm saying? It's like just figuring out the title of the book is a surprise. It's a riddle in itself. Just that in itself is an Easter egg. Just having to go and figure out what the hell that even means. What does the title even mean? You're walking in a bookstore, you walk by a book that says vital fluid, color wash, metacarpus. You might just walk right past it. You might just vital fluid, color washed, metacarpus. The hell? You start flipping through. Oh no! I gotta get this book. Now you run into the, you know what I'm saying? Now you doing a tug of war with someone else. It's the last copy of the book. Now you gotta get bloodstained hands just to get a copy of the book. You know what I'm saying? So I don't condone that. I would love for people to fight over my books. I'm not gonna lie. I do condone, you know, you can punch them in the eye, you know what I'm saying, and run to the register. I condone snatching it out of their hands and running to the register. That's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, you know, just don't kill him over the book, because then you can't read it. You know, so you know what I'm saying. You want to kick him in the crotch and take the book and just, you know. So Harry Potter for psychopaths, basically. I'm writing a Harry Potter for psychopaths, basically, right now. So story 5, the sparrow revisited. So So let's see. I begged him. I begged him many times. I asked so many times in succession it would be considered begging, and I begged no one. I was begging him to stop. He wouldn't stop. He kept pointing that oily right index finger of his into my face, almost close enough to set me off. Now he falls from the wall onto the ground. I threw him into the wall before he hit the ground. Inside of his room, as he hit the ground, I began curb stomping him. Inside of his room, there was no curb. There was only his carpet. When I got here, the carpet was all tan, or maybe it was brown. I don't remember, for I only saw red after his finger waved intrusively into my bubble. With my bubble bursted, I proceeded to do the same exact thing to his lungs. I no longer wanted him to breathe, as if it were up to me. But with my hands gripped deliciously around his throat, as long as I squeezed, it was up to me. I was in complete control. He should not have enraged me. Now, with me enraged, if I get caught, I end up in a cage. So I made it worth it. Now his carpet is more red than it was before I got here. Now his carpet is as red as what I saw when it was brown. Why didn't you just listen? I asked him. He responded with a resounding, why? My sentiments as well, my guy. I went to my car and got my supplies. I poured the supplies inside of the barrel I keep in the trunk. I always keep a spare barrel. I call it my sparrow. I threw his relics inside of the barrel in the backyard. I drove home. I decided to take a walk after a long and well-deserved shower. On my walk, I reflected on my emotional state. When did I grow so angry? When did the anger grow into an impulse of the murderous variety? When did I stop giving a damn? Why did I allow him to have so much power over me? I am not sure. Only time will tell. Story 5, The Sparrow Revisited. So let's put the date. 1:45 a.m. Eastern Time until undecided. On 11/10/2022. November 10th, 2022. Whoa. Okay, here we go. The Sparrow Revisited. The last thing I remember. The last thing I remember, comma, before being thrown into the wall, comma, was my finger. Period. My finger was in his face. Now all of a sudden, I found myself falling to the ground, comma, fresh from hitting the wall. The next thing you know, comma, I was being stomped into my freshly washed carpet. Period. I had just returned the rug doctor the day before. Now I wish the doctor was still here. As blood flowed from my mouth, comma, I tasted the grass from the bottom of his soles. All I could muster up the strength to say, comma, is one word, comma, in the form of a question. Period. Why? I asked myself this question in my head, comma, more times than I can articulate in the moment. The last thing I remember hearing was, why wouldn't you stop? Why wouldn't you stop? New paragraph. Naturally, I was asking myself the same question, comma, but posed to both of us, posed to the both of us. Why didn't I stop? I wondered. Period. Now he won't stop. The kicks didn't stop. My heart stopping, comma, was the last thing I ever felt. My heart slowing, my heart rate slowing vigorously. My heart rate slowing vigorously, comma, was the last thing I had ever felt. "1:50 a.m. Eastern Time." Stop it right there. Have to move on to story 6, which would be story 3 revisited. Story 3, it'd be like that sometime. Revisited. Story 6, right? Story 6. Story 6, it'd be like that sometime. Revisited. The date, 1:51 a.m. Eastern Time. So undecided. 11/10/2022. November 10th, 2022. Now we gotta go back and kind of read that one over really quickly. As I bashed Bobby's head in with the boulder, I thought to myself out loud, almost so he could hear me, as if I was speaking to him, but he couldn't hear me. He would never hear anything again. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. I don't even know who this guy was. Period. I was totally caught off guard, and balance. Period. My balance was caught off guard. I was just walking. I was just walking by this guy, and I accidentally stepped on his shoes. They must have been brand new Jordans, comma, because all of a sudden he's in my face, screaming and shouting. I should have just apologized. Period. Should have just apologized, comma, but I didn't. Period. This only made him angrier. He couldn't have been any angrier. The next thing you know, I am being body slammed. I was just walking to my mailbox. Period. I was just walking by this guy. Comma, who was walking down the street. The next thing you know, I am being body slammed. And drugged to my backyard. I was planting a garden today. Period. I had picked up the hobby recently. I had a bed of rocks around the garden. More like 10 to 15 pound boulders. There were about 10 of them, comma, neatly placed, comma, side by side. Now there were 9. My vision was going in and out, comma, my eyes opening, shutting quickly, comma, attempting to process the moment as best as I could. The randomness seriousness of the attack had me stunned, if not shocked. Period. The last thing I remember seeing comma. The last thing I remember seeing was my boulder in the air. I felt the first impact. Period. I don't remember feeling anything else. Period. Paragraph. That one's over. These are real quick because, you already know why. 1:59 a.m. Eastern Time. Boom. Story 6. Story 7. What's the name of the other one? It'd be like that sometimes. Okay. Oh, wow. Hold on. Okay, cool. Story number 3. So it'd be story number 2. Oh, wow, this is going to be a different one. Okay, story number 2, Sleep Bait Revisited. Sleep Bait Revisited. All I ever wanted was to be loved. He refused to love. He didn't know how. His mother never showed him. Neither did his father or siblings show him. That was a typo. Show him how to love. Show him. Unless I was supposed to put two. Show him two. Like T-O-O. Neither did his father or siblings, comma, show him how to love either. Either instead. Okay. Now there was a crook on his neck, giving him a crook in his neck. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go home and eat. I haven't eaten anything. I'm gonna go eat. Thank you all for listening. I guess I'll do one more recording real quick and read what I just wrote, just all the way through.